bet you've heard of the pyramids and mummies, but have you ever wondered about the darker side of Egyptian mythology? Well, strap in, because we're about to dive into the chaotic world of Isfet. Ancient Egypt wasn't all about fancy tombs and cat worship. Nope, it was a constant struggle between order and chaos, and at the heart of that cosmic battle was a force so powerful it threatened to unravel the very fabric of existence. So let's take a closer look at this fascinating concept that shaped an entire civilization. Okay, so imagine this. You're an ancient Egyptian and your whole worldview revolves around the idea of balance. On one side, you've got Ma'at, the embodiment of order, truth, and justice. She's the good guy, keeping everything in check. But on the other side, that's where Isfet comes in. Isfet is basically Ma'at's evil twin, the force of chaos, disorder, and all things icky. Now here's the kicker. The ancient Egyptians believed that these two forces were locked in an eternal struggle. It wasn't just some abstract concept either. Nope, this cosmic battle played out in their daily lives, shaping everything from their laws to their religious practices. The Egyptians saw it as their duty to maintain Ma'at and keep Isfet at bay. Talk about pressure, right? So, how did the ancient Egyptians explain the origins of Isfet? Well, like any good mythology, there are stories. One popular myth tells us that Isfet emerged from the primordial waters of Nun, right alongside Ma'at. It's like the universe couldn't create one without the other. Talk about cosmic yin and yang. But Isfet wasn't just some abstract concept confined to myths and legends. Oh no, it was very real to the ancient Egyptians. They saw its influence everywhere. In natural disasters, in social unrest, even in personal misfortunes. Imagine living in a world where every bad thing that happened was attributed to this malevolent force of chaos. It's no wonder the Egyptians were so obsessed with maintaining order and balance in their lives. Now, you might be wondering, how did the Egyptians fight against this cosmic force of chaos? Well, they had a few tricks up their sleeves. First up, rituals. The Egyptians had a whole arsenal of religious ceremonies designed to keep Isfet in check. Priests would perform daily rituals in temples, offering food, drink, and prayers to the gods. But the real heavy lifting in the fight against Isfet, that fell to the pharaoh. Yep, in ancient Egypt, the king wasn't just a political leader. He was the living embodiment of the gods on earth. It was the pharaoh's job to maintain Ma'at and keep Isfet at bay. Talk about a tough gig. Every action the pharaoh took, from making laws to waging wars, was seen as part of this cosmic struggle. No pressure, right? So, what happened to Isfet after the ancient Egyptian civilization faded away? Well, the concept might have lost its religious significance, but the idea of a constant struggle between order and chaos, that's still very much alive and kicking. Just look at how we talk about fighting chaos in our daily lives or in politics. Sounds a bit like the ancient Egyptians, doesn't it? But here's the really cool part. Studying Isfet can teach us a lot about how societies deal with the unpredictable nature of life. The ancient Egyptians created this elaborate belief system to explain the unexplainable and to give themselves a sense of control in a chaotic world. And isn't that something we all do in our own ways? So, the next time you're trying to impose some order on your chaotic life, remember, you're carrying on a tradition that's thousands of years old. And that wraps up our into the dark and chaotic world of Isfet. From cosmic battles to daily struggles, this ancient Egyptian concept has left quite a legacy. So the next time life feels a bit chaotic, just remember, you're not just dealing with a bad day. You're battling an ancient force of cosmic disorder. And hey, if the ancient Egyptians could do it for thousands of years, I'm pretty sure we can handle it too. Until next time, keep fighting the good fight against chaos.